All right, so just a quick tour of the inside. And I will also point out before we go inside, there is a string light that's included in the cubby. If you want to put it up, you can put it up right on this little Velcro track that's installed outside. It makes for nice lighting in the evenings or on rainy days. And then we'll just do a quick tour on the inside. And then there's also this little porch light. And then 20 amp outside, and it'll come with this extension cord. And then I've unfolded all of the windows so you can kind of see just how much breeze comes through the camper. It's extremely nice. And then I just wanted to show that when you unzip this, there's the double pane which blocks, all of the light, and you can't see through it during the day. On the inside, see how that is? So that's nice about this feature. And then just all of the windows open. Not the back one. The back one's not open. I didn't get back there. And then the light that controls everything. There's main lights right here. There's a radio. And then this is for the heat, though you probably won't be using it. But if you do need the heat, you would set it to heat. And then you'd have to come over here, open this little guy up, and then make sure this just says reset. But it's already on reset. If it does get too cold, it will be automatic that it does that. In order to turn on the AC, you're gonna wanna make sure this is plugged into this outlet. So this is what it looks like. I just kinda like to tuck it and then just put whatever extra up there. So now we can go ahead and turn this on. And it's got multiple settings. So to do air, you're gonna wanna turn it this way. And then there's gonna be 2 units, one over there, and then one over here. It's got 3 settings, so we can turn it up to high, cool, and then you can just let that sit on. If you want it colder, turn it on to like medium. Alright, so in about 20 minutes, the coldest setting, I have it on colder, the coldest setting up there, and now it's down to about 72, so you can see the temperature is golden. Here, so I have the toilet, and then underneath is the cartridge. So to fill it up with water, you have to go outside. Alright, to open up this door, you're going to want to use this key. And then here's your cartridge system. So for the water, to fill it up, you're going to want to unscrew this cap. And then you can just put a little bit of water in it. See, it's got some antifreeze in there still. And then cap that up. And then once you fill this up and you flush it, it'll go into the cartridge. And this cartridge, you just pull down on this little lever. Pull it out, and then it comes out, and you can go ahead and dump it. But to put it back, just go ahead, slide it in there, make sure it's locked in, lock that back up. All right, and then, now if you want to add water, you're going to add the water, and it's just antifreeze that's coming out from here because I haven't put fresh water in it, and that's okay. And then to open it, I'm just going to turn the dial, and then it'll flush. So that's pretty much that. So it's got an oven. You need utensils, bunch of utensils in there. I've got pots and pans, lots and lots of pots and pans in here. Anything you really could need for your camping trip. And then you have a fridge right here, which is cold. You got a combo fridge freezer in the fridge, and this one's been on for a few days and it gets down pretty cool. You can see that it's at 35 degrees, so the fridge is cold right now. And then it works on AC. It does outwork off the battery as well. And then in here, there's just some tissues and wipes in case you need them. Got coffee pot and some filters down there. And then in here, there's trash bags, toilet paper in case you need it. And under here, I've got some fans, and there's some chairs and a broom in here in case anybody needs it. There's a dustpan also in there, and this one's empty. And then under here, if you're using the water, there's some hoses and cables and a little bit of extra goodies for the kids if they want them. If you needed the TV, there's a little bit of extra stuff in here. And then down here, I just have refrigerator manuals in case you need it. But of course, if you have any questions, you can always ask. And that's about it.